is that you got to borrow, no? Now you depend on borrowing, and guess what? You need foreigners or locals to buy your debt. Now, what did the former President Joseph Biden do in 2022? He convinced any human being on the planet who is not part of the U.S. government to avoid US-denominated assets. Why? Because if you freeze assets in your own currency, you're discouraging anyone from, it's no longer a safe currency. Because you had breakfast with the first cousin of someone who knew Putin when he was a student in St. Petersburg, now your assets are frozen, okay? What are you gonna do? Avoid the dollar, hence go where? Gold. So we have more and more transactions conducted in US dollars nominally with the money stored in gold. And guess what? By forcing the EU to do the same, and even Switzerland to freeze assets, you're basically convincing people that that's what we got to do. So gold rallied now about, 35%? And all central bank reserves and the BRICS are moving into gold. Okay? Now, not counting the new, I would say schizophrenic, or I would say a random rather than schizophrenic, because schizophrenia has this pattern, but here is random. Our new random president is definitely convincing people to stay even further away than the previous, less random, but more predictable, but of course, no less nefarious one. That's number 3. As I said, there's an S-curve, and you got a problem from that. Now, point number 4.